What's up, guys? My name's Hugh Miller, and today, not too long ago today, Her Interactive released the third episode of the official Nancy Drew podcast, Unlocked. This is hosted by Tammy Tuckey, and in this episode she interviewed Mariah Angeline, who played Maddie Jensen in Stay Tuned for Danger, and Ryan Drummond, who played Rick Arlen, also from Stay Tuned for Danger. This is an interesting episode because they had two voice actors in the same episode. That was kind of cool. They shed some sort of the same light on voice acting as the other characters, which was cool, but it wasn't anything new. Something cool they did do in this episode, though, was Tammy actually interviewed Maddie and Rick. So Mariah and Ryan actually got into their Maddie and Rick voices and pretended to be Maddie and Rick from the game. So that was kind of cool. The cool thing about that is Tammy hasn't done that with Scott Carty or Bob Heath, so to have them sort of reprise their roles in a small, little fun way was pretty cool. I like that. To be honest, this was an okay episode. The only problem, actually not the only problem, the biggest problem now is that they're only doing interviews. They're only interviewing voice actors and voice actresses. The thing with podcasts is they're not only interviews. Most podcasts are usually getting a host, a guest commentator, or whatever you want to call them, and they just talk about a certain topic. Ready Up Live, they just talk about video games. If Nancy Drew or Her Interactive were to do that, they could just talk about Nancy Drew. They don't need to interview people. I'm kind of getting a little bit bored of the interviews. That's my opinion. That's just me. I still think the episode with Bob Heath, episode 2, was my favorite. But otherwise, I think Her Interactive or Tammy needs to slowly move away from the interviews. I know we're only in episode 3, but I think they slowly need to move away from the interviews and go into more conversational topics. Like what's going on in the community and what's going on with the next game, and just talk about past games and all this stuff. They don't need to interview voice actors and voice actresses every single episode. That's going to get boring. People are going to get sick of it. That's my opinion, and I've seen it happen. It's been proven to be like that. So when you change it up every time, that's cool. It's cool they had two voice actors and actresses, but you don't always need voice actors and voice actresses. That's not mandatory. It's not always necessary either. Anyways, that's just my opinion on the episode 3 of the Nancy Drew podcast, Unlocked, hosted by Tammy Tuckey. Thanks for watching this super short video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.